Hello, esteemed SoundScope viewers, and welcome to, I can't remember what episode it is now, an episode of SoundScope, where we are going to be shutting my door, first of all, and listening to, what number is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth studio album by Radiohead, Amnesiac. It's one that I actually haven't listened to fully. Again, like Pablo Honey was, it's one that I listened to songs separately from it. So it's going to be a new listening experience for me as a whole, as well. So I feel like this will make for a more raw and unfiltered review, but that's what we're here for. That's SoundScope.
It is, yeah. Raw, unfiltered brilliance. That's it.
And
Tagline.
Christmas hats, which
And Christmas hats.
I don't have anymore. So, Amnesiac, released in 2001, so a year after Kid A, if you can cast your mind all the way back to when we listened to that. God, when was it? It was like really early November.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, but the thing about this album is that it's from the same recording sessions as Kid A. So, obviously the vibe's going to be very similar. Lots of people like to call it Kid A B-sides, which is, I think a bit mean, but yeah, like I said, one that I haven't fully listened to, and track 1 is called "Packed Like Sardines in a Crushed Tin Box," I think.
Long title.
Track 1, Packed Like Sardines in a Crushed Tin Box. It comes in at exactly 4 minutes. So let's go. There we go.
That was very different. Again,
Yeah.
I feel like every time we start an album, Radiohead album specifically, we're gonna be, oh, that's so different again.
Again, yeah. This is one that I haven't listened to properly before as well. This song. So,
what, the whole song? You don't listen to it?
No, I haven't listened to the whole song. No, this is my least explored album, I think.
Okay.
It's just it's intriguing.
That's, yeah. See, I was gonna say interesting, so I'm glad you said that, because it's just,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something quite endearing about it, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah. It's just like, it's like if, for example, they started off Kid A with this, it would be more of a holy shit, what the hell is this? You're less surprised coming off the back of Kid A going into this, but it's still leaving me thinking like, it's a really odd. It's odd.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's quite surreal as well. You know, the repeating vocal, and I don't know. It sounded quite distant in a way. That makes sense. I know what I mean. There's a word.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then instrumentally, I liked that. I did like it, but I don't know. I think if I say like repetitive is not necessarily bad, but it didn't hook me in the way that some of their other songs have. Say, I don't know,
Yeah.
like Idiotech or Creep.
Yeah. 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 So I think it went on for about a minute or so, too, longer than it should have. But
That's it. Yeah.
the sort of pots and pans sound that was interesting. But I
Yeah.
like the synth. The synth was cool. So track number 2 is the first single from the album. It's called Pyramid Song. It is one that I was lucky enough to see live, and it was outstanding, really. So it is 4 minutes and 48 seconds long. So
Okay.
play.
Jumped in the river, what did I see? Black-eyed angels swam with me.
Here we go. Pyramid Song.
Wow. Um. That was. I don't know. The piano was haunting. I found it haunting anyway. It was quite. I don't know. It felt devastating in a way, but then I listened to the lyrics and they felt emotionless is definitely the wrong word, but in a sense of peace in there being no um external factors on it. If that does that make sense? I feel like that makes some sense. I don't know. I hope
Yeah.
so. Good. I'll take that. I mean, what was it? Nothing to fear, nothing to doubt.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
it's like acceptance to me.
yeah. Yeah. It's really, yeah, like you said, haunting. The piano is
Yeah,
amazing, and you can the orchestral parts as well. It reminds me of obviously from the same recordings, How to Disappear Completely
yeah,
with the orchestral aspects sort of hovering around in the background.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I this is well, it's one of my favourite Radiohead songs out of their slower piano works. It's just really yeah, haunting and encapsulating.
yeah. There's such an ethereal sense to it as well. I mean, the vocals. I think fragile in a way of self-expression. You know, it's very raw.
Yeah.
Not in a raw sense of Pablo Honey, but in
No.
emotionally raw,
Yeah.
and it really. I don't know. I just found it quite beautiful, really.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song,
Yeah.
and if you see it live, um,
No, I bet.
Johnny Greenwood plays for the sort of haunting notes in the background. He plays his
Yeah.
guitar with a violin bow or a bow of sorts.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what for. Um,
Jewish.
and
Yeah.
when that came up, when they started playing that and he started doing that, the whole arena went silent, and you could see everyone's head sort of turn to him as he did that. It was just, it's a really beautiful piece of work. Yeah. Yeah, track 3 is Pulk/Pull, Revolving Doors. It is 4 minutes and 7 seconds long. Here we go. So yeah, it was a Pulk/Pull Revolving Doors. Yeah. That was weird, wasn't
it? Yeah, it was weird. I thought I got, Charlie XCX vibes from the vocal. I was like, oh wow, vocal effects.
It felt more like an Easter egg to me than a song. Obviously, it's not that, but I noticed we just had some actual technical difficulties.
We did, yeah.
And in the time, I was just frantically researching because I heard something. There's an orchestral section at the end, and I was noticing this sounds a lot like, I couldn't remember what song it was, and I realised I think it was an orchestral part at the end of Idiotech. I think they share it.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is, I love the drum beat in that. The drum beat was really fun.
In Idiotech or that?
Well, in this, in Pulk/Pull.
Yeah.
Just the lyrics were so odd.
Yeah, I don't think there's another word for it really, other than odd, lyrically wise. I mean, what I got was, like Life Choices, Revolving Door, and I, apart from that, I sort of got, as you saw, a bit lost in it really. But yeah, the drums, they were like, it was like a relentless sort of, onslaught of that, and it was the what was it in between? I've totally lost it now. In between technical difficulties, whatever it was. Yeah, okay. Whatever it was a welcome break. As much as I liked it.
Yeah. Something that I picked up on, and there was a moment in the thing where you see me go like that, because I realised digging deep into my Radiohead fan. Being that I watched a load of interviews and stuff, I remember one very potent interview from Tom talking about mental struggles and mental illnesses and how everyone's affected by them. And he said something about, he calls them trapdoors that he can fall into and fall back into fall into new destructive tendencies or back into old destructive tendencies in these trapdoors. And it was something that I noticed. I was looking at the lyrics on my phone and it mentioned trapdoors that open, and I thought, it just clicked then. I was like, that's probably what this is about.
Yeah. See, when you say that, it makes so much sense. But it just sounded like nonsense otherwise. Well, not complete nonsense, but just a bit odd. I think that might just be the word. It's odd, different. But when you say it with that in the context, it makes so much sense.
Yeah. Okay, so this is track 4. It's the second and final single on the album. It's called You and Whose Army. It's another one that I had the pleasure of seeing live. Very good as well, mind you. So it's 3 minutes and 11 seconds long. Here we go. Come
come on. You think you drive me crazy, well, come. You forget so easy.
There you go, you and whose army?
Was that it? Fuck.
Yeah?
Oh my god. No, that's so quick. What the fuck? Oh wow. Okay. I thought it was like a good another like 2 minutes in that. That's mad. I really liked that. I really like that. It's and you saw that live.
Yeah.
How good was it? I thought it was.
Oh,
So
yeah,
good.
it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. I like that. I lot started so slow, but it built and built and built, and wow.
Yeah, it really does kick in.
Yeah, it does. It's hit me. I like
And
that.
you'll love what it's about, because I remember this.
Go on then.
It's, I can't remember who the Prime Minister was at the time. You tell me.
What year?
2001. It's the controversial
Oh, okay.
Labour one.
Oh, I can guess who it is. Tony Blair.
Blair. Yeah. So it's a heavy critique on him and his government and their activities in the Middle East.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to see me speak about that, you can go to my TikTok actually. But I think I'll leave it out for there. And okay. I didn't listen to the lyrics that much, but I wish I picked that up. That would.
Well, yeah. You
Okay.
come on. If you think you can take us on, you and whose army, you and your cronies. Yeah.
Wow. Made me so happy.
And actually, here's something. In 2003, my dad was at a protest against the Iraq war at a military base or something, and he was with Tom York. He stood like a metre away from him, and they were protesting at the same place. Yeah.
What a man.
Yeah. So that was another bit of like lore that my dad dropped randomly. I was like, okay, yeah, casual, but
Wow.
you know.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, great song.
I wrote that one.
Yeah. Oh, you'll love the next album.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is another song that I haven't listened to before from them. It's kind of full of new experiences today. It's track number 5. It's called well, lots of people know the Radiohead song 2 + 2 = 5, which we will get onto. But you know, if 2 + 2 = 5, I might be wrong, which is conveniently what this song is called. I might be wrong. It's 4 minutes and 53 seconds long, so it's another relatively long one. But I'm gonna have a really short second side of the album, but yeah, here we go.
interesting. It's quite intriguing, and the guitar riff, I was going to say, which really, really captivated me. And I don't know, vocally, I don't know, I always find I fall back on words and it annoys me. But there was again like an ethereal feeling about that. Obviously, falsetto, completely awash with it, and that I don't know. It was I don't know. It really sort of captured me. I don't know. It was relatively hard to work out what he was saying. I'll be honest, which is a great shame. Although
I
I
had the lyrics up, so oh
No,
yeah.
no, I don't know. I got like sort of I don't know self-doubt and other ways of questioning
I'm gonna go have a
things.
look through it again. Okay, cool. So track 6 is called Knives Out. It's 4 minutes and 14 seconds long. So sticking with the 4-minute theme. Let's go. Get your opinions out on Knives Out.
Oh, it felt like a step back in time. Literally, also. I mean, this was like 24 years ago or something. But it was in terms of being guitar led. I mean, we've had 2 like proper guitar led songs at us. Like not Pablo Honey, but it's like shit. We've gone back like 6 years. The fuck. Well, I will not though. It's a lot better than almost anything on Pablo Honey. But so that's something. But no, it was again another really intriguing song for me. Just purely musically. I mean, it was. I don't know. I feel like if Radiohead's catchy, I might get hate for that. But it was. There's something endearing about it that made me think, yes, please, I want some more of that. So
it was pretty guitar work, pretty finger picking.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But I don't know if you had the lyrics up.
I didn't know. I need to start.
Could you tell what he was saying? Because often you can't.
Often I can't. No. I got some bits, but
it was really sinister. It's quite, yeah.
The delivery, it didn't sound sinister. Not particularly.
No, it's really yeah. I don't know, because I haven't listened to this one either, so I'm going to take a shot in the dark. It's from the point of view of someone who's killed someone, I think.
Okay. Let me get them.
So that's read through them. We don't have to include this in it, but I'm going to Google.
It's very, very jolly song indeed. No, that's interesting. So it's like a sinister, cynical take on businessmen chasing took money.
I did get a sense of corrupt business and mafia. It sounded to me it was like a corrupt evil gangster businessman like threatening someone, saying like, oh, it felt like, oh, I've got your husband, we've killed him and he's not coming back. But clearly there's a cannibalistic element that I somehow didn't pick up on them looking at the lyrics.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Or you could say businessman, cannibalistic, capitalism eating itself. But anyway,
You can say
that's,
that. You're
what I
full
think.
of. Yeah, that's quite good. So, track number 7 is interesting because if you cast your mind back to Kid A, the track 9, I think it is on Kid A, is called Morning Bell. Track 7 on Amnesiac is called Morning Bell / Amnesiac. So,
Okay.
obviously we know
that
that
done
from the I don't know, maybe I might be wrong. So, it's yeah, I assume, well, same recording sessions, so I assume it's going to be largely similar. I don't know, but yeah, it's 3 minutes and 14 seconds, only our second sub 4 minute. But yeah, let's just go into it, see what this is all about.
The morning bell, the morning bell, let 'em know the color leaves
I mean, I don't know if you remember Morning Bell from Kid A, but
I don't remember enough of it to how
well,
much
it's the same.
it was the same. Well,
from what I see, it's just an acoustic version of that song, really. It was a nice, pretty bass line, though, didn't it?
okay. It did, yeah.
I can't remember whether that was in the one on Kid A, but I don't know. We haven't got much to talk about that. We've already spoken about it, really. Just a different version of the same song. So this is track number 8. It's called Dollars and Cents. It's 4 minutes and 51 seconds long. So yeah, here we go.
Dollars and cents.
Dollars and Cents.
We are the dollars and cents. I think that's
We are the
such
Dollars and
an
Cents.
interesting line to end on. Thought-provoking. My thought was definitely provoked by the jazz sound at the start. Well, for most of it, and I was just like I was so giddy with the bass, drums, guitar. I was like, oh, jazz! I was getting so excited. I tried to hide it. Really got me. And then when it said quieting down, and it in fact did the opposite, I was like, this is special, man.
I'm glad you liked it.
I did like it, yeah.
I'd
pay more than a few dollars for it again.
I mean, at the start of that song, I was thinking this is going to be a long one.
Really?
But
I heard
got,
jazz and I was like, oh.
Yeah. I didn't hear enough of it for me to be like, oh, but
yeah.
But I had the lyrics up again, and I was trying to figure out whether it was a critique about America. There's a lot of, because throughout the song he was slurring his words so much, like slurring to a point where words just, don't look at me like that. Slurring his words to the point where like sentences
Yeah.
merged into one like continuous sound. It was only when I looked at
You
the
would
lyrics
know.
where
Yeah.
no technical difficulties. And I say, maybe I want to live in the children's land. Maybe, and maybe I, in between the why don't you quiet down, maybe wander the promised land, want peace in an honest land, want to live in a promised land, and maybe wander the children's land. Yeah, we want our goals in a liberal world. Yeah, all over the planet's dead. It's, yeah, what was it? Trying to find it. There's a lot of, even when you talk the war games, weapons, it all felt like a critique of America at the time. But then it got to the end when they mentioned dollars, cents, pounds and pence, and the mark and the yen. I then thought maybe it's just a critique of the super rich and
Just
the entire world. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's sort of what I was gonna lead on to, but I didn't, and I went all silly about jazz with we are the dollars and cents. I mean, that's I know we're not going to turn it into some like socialist manifesto here, but that's pretty in keeping with what the what the beliefs of that isn't it? Quite non-political, but that's what it's saying.
Yeah.
Production, all that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, knowing now, Tom York was a very political artist at the time, so I mean, it just makes sense. But yeah, I found myself really getting into the song more as it went on, especially with the mixture of clean lyrics and then slurred overlaying of things in the background. I found it a lot more fun as it went on. Right, next track is called Hunting Bears. I remember this track. I quite liked this track when I was about 16. I don't know why I managed to get onto this song. It's such a niche song on this album, let alone Radiohead's discography. But I can tell you now it's an instrumental, so you don't need to worry about lyrics.
Okay.
So yeah, it's 2 minutes and 1 second long. No. Hunting Bears, yeah. 2 minutes, 1 second. Here we go. So, short one, Hunting Bears.
I've not got much to say, to be honest, but
Well,
I did dislike it. That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Nice little guitar. It did give it like a hunting vibe in America. I don't know where I got that from, but it gave that kind of vibe.
No, I thought that. I was going straight to like I don't know anything about America.
So, track number 10, penultimate track. I assume we're still recording. It's called Like Spinning Plates, and it's like spinning plates, and it's 3 minutes and 57 seconds long. Let's go. I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Oh, of course you are. Who isn't?
That's why they're here.
It's another haunting one. Yes, of course. It's another haunting one. That. I was trying to think while listening how to describe it, and I still don't know. The sort of flickering sound, whatever the fuck that was. I don't. I kept thinking,
So,
what is it? I don't know.
To me, I don't know whether I'm just being overthinking it or not, but especially like the instrumental in the beginning, it sounds an awful lot like they're playing it in reverse. Like they've recorded something and it's being played in reverse. And then I also thought that with the first half of his lyrical performance, I thought some of these words don't sound at all like what they are on the lyrics, which I had up. And
that's
it sounded like he prepared how to sing it in reverse so that it sounds normal when reversed normal-ish, and then on the second half he sang normally, but the overlay of the second sort of overlay of his background vocals were also him in reverse. That's what I thought, and I'm gonna Google it. I'm itching to Google it. So if you've got something to say,
go for it. That's an interesting spin on it. Actually, that's interesting. I was going to say I couldn't understand a word of it. Yeah. So you get me. And I just thought, it's just Tom York. But when you put it like that I don't know. That sounds like it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, for me again, it was quite haunting. Perhaps aided by the fact it may have been, it was it?
Good. Yeah, a famous experimental song by Radiohead, created by reversing an earlier track called I Will and having Tom York record his vocals backwards.
You're so good. What the fuck?
So resulting in an otherworldly, time-distorted sound where the reversed vocals sound like forward-spoken words.
You should do a YouTube reaction channel.
Yeah, I did think, but that in its way is quite eerie and off-putting anyway, which is sort of what you were saying. Because you know the whole thing with people reversing certain tracks by people and telling everyone that they're Satanists and that they are evil. Yeah. Yeah. I found that really, really interesting. Okay, so this is the 11th and final track. It's called Life in a Glass House, or Glass House, as you would say, not Glass House. But we're not gonna. Sorry, I'll redo that. The look on your face then just made me feel incredibly guilty.
I was so disappointed in you. Glass House, that's what it is. Glass.
Okay.
You really got to emphasise the R sound in it.
No, I'm not doing that. 11th and final track. It's called Life in a Glass House, and it's 4 minutes and 36 seconds long. Here we go.
Once again, I'm in trouble with my only friend. She likes to sit on a chair, but someone's listening. Well, of course I
Take it away. Go on, I could see you smiling.
Could you? Why could that possibly be? Is it because I get giddy at the mere hint of a jazz instrument? Fuck. Oh man. Wow, I liked that. I like that. It was it felt like it could have been on Kid A, like not a B-side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, they're technically they're not
It's a good
B-sides.
song.
That was a brilliant song, actually. I really liked that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm getting sort of surveillance society vibes.
Yes.
Largely, Glasshouse listening. You always say, don't throw, stones, Glasshouse, etc. But in a literal sense of being seen, forever seen.
This.
What was this? 2001. That'd be like a digital thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be actually in listening in. Yeah, I think that could be like an up to in prison type thing for Kyra. It's like, so it's basically saying that knowing that you're being watched, you're being listened to, changes someone's behavior. And I mean, it's pretty basic stuff, but that's in essence what it's saying. Don't act on those thoughts. Don't say it. I would say. I don't know.
That makes a lot of sense. I'll give it a Google as well. But I mean, also to say on top of that, considering again, like the whole thing of me saying it's tended to be that the final track on the album would fit quite well on the next one. Or like not fit, but it sort of leads in. I obviously don't think it's intentional. Yeah. But Tom York is no stranger to a 1984 reference, and this obviously isn't. Well, it's along the lines of being watched, isn't it? Which is, Big Brother's watching you.
No, absolutely.
Which is thinking. The opening track on the next album is called 2 + 2 = 5, which is a 1984 reference. I'm fairly certain. I might need to Google that. I might be wrong. But yeah, I get completely what you're saying, and it's probably bang on. But that was just the little thing that I picked up on.
I do hope so.
I'll give it a Google.
No, it's proper surveillance society stuff, which is an interesting read. I'd recommend it.
The suffocating lack of privacy and intense public scrutiny faced by celebrities.
Okay. Yeah.
Inspired by an actress covering her windows with tabloid photos to reflect them back. Yeah. That also falls quite well into the whole thing, because they were recording at the same time as Kid A, so they've just come off the back of that horrible OK Computer tour that basically messed up all their mental health and fame and stuff. So that makes sense. But also, I really like your take on it as well.
Oh, thank you.
Because it could be interpreted as that as well. That's the beauty of art.
Yeah.
It is. But yeah, let's talk about the music again.
Yeah, I saw that as
the jazz.
Yeah,
jazz influences. Loved it, and it was much more tuneful than the national anthem on the previous album, but still, I loved it. Yeah, so that was Amnesiac. Obviously, it's not known to be their best album, but I wouldn't say it's bad. So yeah, tell me your thoughts on it, and give me a number out of 10.
I can give you a number. It wasn't a bad album. It wasn't a bad. No. It's not great, but it wasn't a bad album. There was, there's certainly songs in there, as there always is, to make you think, to make you ponder, to make you go, "Oh, are we just dollars and cents?" And instrumentally, as always, there was a lot to take in as well, and various abstract ideas, and again, accompanying jazz music. which had me always gets me. I think every time there's a song that I'll just be so giddy and anyway, it's yeah, fun. There's some fun to it, despite well, there wasn't as many dreary lyrics as before, so maybe we're going forward here, which is nice. But then there's which I unfortunately don't have the track list, but ones which are ambiguous. It's ambiguity. Not awash with it, but there is ambiguity, which is fun for interpreting, which we've done a lot of.
Yeah, that's what's been a lot of fun of throughout the album.
Yeah, tickles the English language fiend in me, and I've enjoyed it very much just for that alone, really. And the it's fantastic voice. You know, it's so versatile. You know, soaring yet emotive, and I find that really powerful. As is his voice. So let's put a number on it, just for you, Louis. Just for you. It's going to be, I don't know, an 8 out of 10, because it's not great, but it's not bad, but it's good. It's good. The writing is obviously phenomenal. Instrumentally, it's good, but it's just not great. So I could listen, but I can see why people say it's B-sides for some of the songs, at least.
Yeah, it leads into me. I was going to say, I can see, sadly, why some people like to call it Kid A B-sides. But positive I can take out of that is that it's fun linking tracks that are similar. It seems like every track has a pair on from the previous album, one that links to it instrumentally and lyrically, thematically. But yeah, it's something, I don't know. I mean, you gave it an 8. My rating is 7.5 actually. So it's the first time you've rated them higher than me.
Yeah.
It's like you said, good album. It's not bad. It just doesn't tickle me in all the places their other albums, apart from Pablo Honey, have.
So that was Amnesiac by Radiohead. This was SoundScope by Nathan and Louie. And we've had a blast tonight, but I might be wrong, but I think you have too. And it's been fun to, dissect some lyrics again, listen to some music, notably jazz. I've enjoyed that ever so much, and we hope you have too. As always, we're on TikTok, SoundScope. It is just clips, but look, your support means the world to me, and an occasional cover. Actually, take that back, Radiohead. And so thank you ever so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And thanks for watching. Bye.